Merry Christmas. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. How are we all doing? Okay. Quick bit of business, and then we're going to be on with the show. I wanted us to have a Christmas present to start. So, I'm bringing us a Christmas present. Can we have a Christmas present, please?
Your gift, Freddie.
Oh? What's that? Has anyone heard of this chap? I'm sorry, who are you?
Just another fucking guy in a mask.
This is Tempest. And right here we have a treat. We're going to be showing it to you all. This treat is for our main event.
I missed you, man. I love this guy. What good would a very merry Lucha Christmas be without a very merry Lucha Christmas gift?
Better look good.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's three-way match won't be for the interim Demand Lucha Championship. It will be for the undisputed Demand Lucha Championship. I'm sorry, I thought it was Lucha. Can we get that? Start the show!
Well, two surprises. I get Tempest on commentary, and we got a gorgeous championship belt. Look at this.
Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Let's get ready to Lucha! The following Lucha is the Holy Wars match. Introducing competitor number 1, weighing tonight at 210 pounds, from Brampton, Ontario, Canada. He is the in-ring artist.
Ladies and gentlemen, and all you dirty marks, it's time for Demand Lucha, and I'm joined today with Tempest. How you doing, pal?
Hutch, we're back at Parkdale Hall for my favorite time of the year. It's the holiday season and we're kicking things off right now with a Hall of Doors match.
I have been looking forward to this. Rajan Husher was part of our breakaway division, wasn't voted in by the fans, but it looks like management seems to like him. It's his third or fourth booking since, but he's got a hell of a mountain to climb tonight with the mighty SERAPHIS.
He's going in against the master of the Doors match. There may be no man, no woman, no being on this earth more adept at wrestling with doors, but Rajan's going to bring his unorthodox style and his very unique brand of violence to hopefully conquer this unconquerable mountain.
Yeah, the artiste Rajan Husher, very interesting. But I think we got the guy who invented the door spot on the show tonight. Joey Janela in the house taking on Jack Cartwheel. Main event with Beast Mortos. But now here comes the real beast, SERAPHIS, on his way to the ring. maybe. He's missing something, though. Always a big response for the big man. A hell of a win-loss record here at Demand Lucha, and I'd say most of them ended up with somebody going through a door. Oh, baby, here we go.
What could he possibly have forgotten?
Oh, it's Christmas time at Demand Lucha, and Seraphis has a present for Rajan Husher.
Specially wrapped for the occasion, a very merry lucha show needs a very merry luchador.
It's only like half wrapped. It's nice to know that wrestlers are just as bad at wrapping gifts as your average man.
Well, listen, that's about 3 rolls of wrapping paper right there.
Yeah, it's an expensive wrap job.
We're going through a cost of living crisis. Gift wrap is expensive.
And knowing Demand Lucha, we probably got like 20 doors under there. I wonder if they're all wrapped up. That's a hell of a wrapping paper bill.
Well, there is to be absolutely no question who the fan favorite in this match is going to be. But I don't think Rajan cares too much.
Seraphis sporting his red boot with 1 foot in hell. From the 7th circle of the deep right here to Parkdale on the mortal plane. Seraphis with evil intentions in mind for a man who's actually got some evil machinations of his own. Rajan Husher's a bit of a weirdo, man. Like, I don't know if he's evil, but he sure ain't normal.
Well, the bell rings to get us underway with our opening match here. Indeed, Rajan Husher, spoke to him earlier today. He's got one of the more complicated relationships with art that I've ever come across in my time.
He came in wearing the makeup. Like, I haven't seen him on the street, but I just assume he wears that shit all the time since he comes in wearing it. Unless he does it in the car on the way here. I don't think he even has a car. He reminds me of the kind of guy that like pays for a rickshaw everywhere he goes. He's a weirdo.
Well, he's told me that he paints his face to become the art that he is trying to portray on the sacred canvas of the ring itself.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm wrong. He's not a weirdo at all.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, that's what we want to see. We don't even need to wrestle. If we can just get the fans to cheer, then we've done our job. And booing too, booing, cheer. It's all the same plane of existence. As long as the fans are reacting, we've done our job. Hey!
Well, for as tough as Rajan looks, very daunting painted face, a good fine physique.
Yeah, not as thick as Seraphis, but he's got the height. Probably going to be a hell of a match. I know Seraphis pretty well, but if he gave me that roar, I'd probably still be scared myself.
He's no pushover, this Rajan, and of course...
Well, he got pushed over, though. Is that what you were trying to get at? Badoom boom?
Badoom chish. What I was going to say is that even with just a few matches under his belt here in Demand Lucha, knocking off someone like Seraphis would do worlds of good for the momentum of this young man.
You are correct. Only a couple of bookings here at Demand Lucha. I don't even think he's reached a half dozen yet, but has been working on the Ontario scene all over the place. Barrie, Southern Ontario. This kid gets around, but when you're in a Demand Lucha ring, it's a cut above, and hopefully he can rise to the occasion, as it were.
Well, I'm not sure his instincts are a cut above. Slapping Seraphis open hand like that, maybe going to take the big man off his game, maybe tempting fate just a little bit more than he'd like.
Well, Seraphis has proved time and time again that he has stamina. I wouldn't be trying to wear him down with a headlock. This is the kind of guy you need big moves, power moves. You got to take him out fast. The longer you're in there, the higher the chances are you're going to go through a door. And we got these funky little like Christmas hats on all the ring posts. I like that.
You can feel the impact in our feet. This match not getting off on the foot that Rajan Husher was hoping for.
Classic 10 punch. 1, 2, 3. Well, are we supposed to count as commentators? I kind of want to.
Might be showing a little bit of professional bias there, Hutch.
Sorry, bud. Ah! I am a Seraphis fan.
You're one of many here in Parkdale Hall.
Well, fireman's carry. The door's not set up though, pal. You forgot step 1.
Might be looking for a Death Valley driver.
Hey, he's put away a lot of people with that DVD through the door, so. Rajan Husher taking him to the outside. Maybe this is a good plan. The steel and the concrete might be what it takes to really take a chink out of the armor of the big man.
I mean, what he was doing before absolutely was not getting the job done.
No, headlocks,
so
no.
switching tactic here.
Oh, what's he doing? He's biting his hand. We got no monitors today, a little obscure. It looks like he was biting the hand of the mighty Seraphis. Can't set up a door if he can't grab it, so maybe a good plan.
Referee out of position as well, unable to see the cheating. Now separation. RAJAN trying to close the gap between he and Seraphis.
Yeah, stalking Seraphis now. He's trying to make as much space as he can. Big chop.
Even with the slight extra padding of the shirt, you can hear that chop ringing through Parkdale Hall.
It's like he's got like a door on his shirt. He should sell those here. I haven't seen any Seraphis door shirts, but I would buy one.
I think GRiiNGO LOCO might need a little bit more company at the merch line. Seraphis would be more than welcome.
Oh, man. Took too long. Too much of a flourish there from the artiste.
He might have broken his hand.
Wow, and Seraphis, if it isn't broken, he's going to make an attempt to do so. Hey, big high five. Lots of kids in the audience here. Everybody's on Christmas vacation. We love it. Oh, there we go. Good job, kid.
A parade of high fives for RAJAN Hutcher. He was looking for some adoration from the fans. I'm not sure he's happy to get it now.
Oh, jeez. I've hyperextended my finger before. It's no fun. It takes forever to heal. I'm not saying that's what's happened, but bloody hell, that can't be fun.
No, I'm sure you should go and try and relate to that man and what he's going through right now.
Those chairs were paid for. They got labels on them. I don't know who's supposed to be in those chairs, but thank you very much for the assist.
Seraphis thanks you as well. And he might just thank you 10 times over.
See, I didn't count that time. You've taught me to be professional. Thank you, Tempest.
It's the lessons I bring.
Slowly stalking the artiste. I wonder if he's got like an accent in his name, the artiste. I gotta go check the board.
Seraphis now cut off. Coming back into the ring. He's tied up in all the wrong ways. This might be RAJAN's best shot at gaining the advantage thus far.
The fans are chanting, use the door. What hell of an insult that would be if RAJAN Huscher put Seraphis through the very door he brought to the ring. Nobody's ever done that before. I guarantee you, he probably would take a while to get over it. Seraphis is a little more sensitive than you would think. He's a sensitive beast. Oh.
Even large beasts from the 7th circle of hell have feelings.
Look at that, he is gonna try and use the door. What an insult, my lord. Taking too much time, in my opinion.
It's true, this is the best opportunity that RAJAN has had in this match so far. He needs to take advantage of it. He's taken a lot of time.
What the hell is he doing? Oh my God.
A little bit more potpourri, it looks like. What good's one door when you can have two?
Man. He's got like a Jackson Pollock artiste door. I got to admit, I kind of respect the fact that he has his own door. That's a pretty cool looking door. I wonder how much time it took him to do that. Well, he's an artiste. He did that in moments, right?
Well,
that's
I'm not
easy
sure
for him.
He's going to be able to do too many more with the damage done to his hand. But all the more reason to make this doors match count. You can make a hell of your name for yourself.
I never thought about that. As an artiste, he needs his hands to paint. He's probably pretty upset about that whole rigmarole from earlier. Oh!
Imagine he is, but he's up.
Oh, what the hell?
RAJAN goes through the door, the Death Valley driver in the corner, but the referee unable to see it.
I almost felt like, I don't know if Seraphis saw him there, feel like he hit him on purpose. But our brand new referee here, Brandon, it's only his second show for us, and God damn it, he's already been taking a beating.
He's an excellent referee, I must say. It's not his fault he's out of position. I'm sure he'll feel bad about that tomorrow. He's a very nice man.
If referees felt bad about screwing up, they'd never feel good. It's nonstop. We literally hire them dependent on how stupid or blind they are. It's like a prerequisite. Wow, Macho Man style jabs. I'm loving it. Oh,
Oh, the eye. Seraphis through the painting and through the door.
Does a Rajan Husher painting become more valuable if it's been put over someone's head? No way! No way!
Seraphis has lost the doors match.
Wow, I am shocked to hell. Very few losses on the record for Seraphis. You know, you got me calling him Seraphis now, you bastard. But congratulations to Rajan Husher. A hell of a win here for the youngster in the opening match here at a very Merry Lucha Christmas.
By far the biggest victory of Rajan Husher's young Demand Lucha career. String a few more together, and maybe he himself will be in line for a shot at our brand new Undisputed Championship, which will be decided in our main event. You won't find a much bigger babyface in the world, literally and figuratively, than jolly old Saint Nick himself.
Wow, it's just non-stop in like stupidity around here, right?
We got Santa Claus, Claude the Elf, and indeed Little Manic
Oh,
herself.
geez, I want a cookie. How did I miss out on a cookie? I had to go talk to the hard cam guy. That's why we had no cookie. Gosh darn it. Wow, Santa Claus, second night in a row. You weren't here yesterday, Tempest, but Santa Claus came out yesterday, ended up going through a door, but looks like he's not in the worse for wear, thank God.
Well, a few more people can get added to the naughty list. That is not going to shake the spirits of Father Christmas himself.
Good old Saint Nick. Geez, Santa Claus is a real asshole. Holy shit.
Times are tough at the North Pole.
God damn it. What, Santa's gonna wrestle? Yesterday, I feel like Santa kind of got railroaded, but this is a shock. Wow, Santa might have bit off a little more than he can chew here. Los Medicos are one of the most devastating factions at Demand Lucha by far.
We got a lot of freaks, we got a lot of monsters, but I don't know if there's one contingent in Demand Lucha that I would want to stand opposite less than Los Medicos. I don't even like sitting 2 feet from them as they make their entrance.
I don't like when Dos hangs out on the stage too long because then the smell starts to waft over here and it lingers. Like he's gone and it still smells.
He needs to use that and everything he can to send Santa Claus and company back where they came from.
Oh wait, like the Medicos are from Paraguay, but that's a lot closer to the South Pole. So like it could definitely be like Southern Hemisphere versus Northern Hemisphere here today at Demand Lucha.
They're used to being visited by Santa Claus, of
There
course.
we go. They're very Santa Claus with the black and then the red and pink. You're right. I'm getting that vibe here.
I think it must be an homage to the 90s great Santa Claus from the South Pole.
What? Oh man!
The action's
Wasting
just
no
getting
time.
started.
Let's ring that bell. Referee still hasn't signaled for the bell. I think he's going to try and get control first.
That might be easier said than done, Hutch.
Seriously, Kensington's like half the weight of everybody in there. Even the smallest elf looks bigger than him. Oh, speaking of which, there she goes.
And a big sandwich in the corner.
Intergender. Trios match here with the female elf in there taking a beating. Oh, tilt-a-whirl. Merry Christmas.
It might be a short night of work for Team Santa. Save it all for the 24th, big man.
Oh, there was the official bell. I guess Kensington finally gave up. But Santa throwing the elves to the wolves here. What a coward. Didn't see him getting in there.
He doesn't seem particularly interested.
Look at this,
in getting
Santa.
involved.
Santa versus Zoc. Look at this. They're having like a thing outside. I got to admit, I'm excited. I'd pay for this.
Well, anybody to stand opposite El Doctor himself is, well, I think they're biting off a little bit more than they can chew, but I don't know if there's a direction that Santa Claus could turn right now where he's not going to be faced with extreme danger.
Oh, so this is not a trios match. This is it is. Dos is here as well. So Santa's definitely involved here. He's just being a coward on the outside. Whereas Dos is still here. He hasn't moved. He came down the stairs. He's just standing there, like some kind of Doc is convincing him to get involved now. He's like, come on.
Dos needs a special kind of convincing that only El Doctor can administer.
Yeah, I think it's like some kind of weird. It's like weird, like chirping and popping. Like, I don't know. I don't think they speak English to each other.
And now the big match within this trios match might finally come to a head.
Like Dos.
Medico Dos and Santa Claus. If Santa Claus wants to get in the ring.
I guess these are the two big men of the team. You're right. Santa Claus is the big man on his team. So look at, he knows it too. He's like, hey, I got size.
Look at his knees shaking.
Yeah, he does seem afraid. It's because he knows that Dos has been naughty. There's so much naughty vibrating off of Dos that even Santa Claus is like, oh, I can't take this. He's very sensitive to that naughty energy.
Well, you can certainly tell, given by his address to the crowd earlier.
In fact, I think it rubs off on him, and he was kind of acting like a bit of a prick at the beginning of the show as well.
He might find himself on the naughty list.
Like both
he
of
certainly
these,
will if he loses this match.
both of these teams are worth booze right now. I'm not that much of a fan of this Santa Claus. I know there's only one Santa Claus, but
Escapes the bear hug by jingling Dos's bells.
well, it's a naughty or nice match. I do believe that means it's no DQ, so the bells are legal, Tempest.
Well, I didn't say he was cheating. I was merely appreciating his ingenuity.
Absolutely brutal. Oh, low blow at the bells. God dang, I feel like Santa Claus has been around the block a few times. This is not his first match. I don't mean yesterday.
If he hadn't jingled his bells before, he certainly did there.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like Santa's been in a few fights. You know, I don't think you could be Santa Claus without having some haters. I'm sure he's thrown fists before.
He comes from the mean streets of the North Pole.
You can't be that giving without somebody taking onus with it.
But you are. And now, Dos is in need of
See, I was going to be like,
help.
this little elf should really think twice. He's a bit of a mismatch here. Yeah, tag in Santa. He's the big man, and he's got the bells. And he's channeling some Josh Alexander with the headgear. I love it. You notice he's got headgear on?
Oh, absolutely. This Santa Claus is a true athlete.
Catch can Santa. Catches can Christmas. That's a freaking name of a show right there.
It is. It's $1 million idea.
Yes,
Hutch.
no more Very Merry Lucha. Next year is Catch Christmas.
Claude's throwing Christmas cookies at the other Medicos.
Zoc did not appreciate it.
I don't think we're going to have to wait long to see tempers boil over in this match. As referee's got his hands
And
full.
Santa Claus choking out Dos in the corner. Come on, Kensington. Over/under on the cookie tray getting used in the match.
Oh, I'm shocked it hasn't happened.
It's gotta
already.
happen, right? It's outside the ring now, but somebody's got to go get it. Here we go, double elf action. Both of these guys combined are nowhere near the size of Dos, but they're still manhandling and elf handling him around.
This is their only chance in this match. Dos is in very much a bad way.
And again, choking him with the bells. Son of a bitch, Santa Claus. Is this the only show in wrestling where Santa Claus is a heel?
I'm just surprised that the Medicos have been able to be outnumbered like this.
Yeah, they're totally getting outclassed, and I don't think these guys are regular wrestlers.
Team Santa has managed to isolate Dos from his two partners. And Zandra chops him down to size.
Well, you know, when you have the kind of dexterity to quickly build any toy that's ever existed, you could probably learn how to wrestle pretty quick. Like, obviously, the elves have a quick learning curve in life. Like, I got an iPhone last year. They had to build that shit themselves. That can't be easy.
It's a lot more complicated than a wooden doll, I'll tell you that much.
Right? So they obviously are adept at upping their skills. I'm sure pro wrestling was not a hard learning curve. Look how goddamn well they're doing. Dos is literally getting dominated by the elves and Santa Claus. I'm in shock here. This is more shocking than Rajan Husher winning the opening match. This is a hell of a Christmas show so far.
It's a hell of a Christmas show. And Santa Claus himself might walk away with a hell of a victory.
Wow.
But I've spoken too soon. A black hole slam turns the tide.
All the way to the South Pole. But look, Dos, he's still recovering.
This is Dos's best chance to tag in either Uno or Trace.
Just what universe am I living in where the Medicos are getting a face reaction? The fans are behind the Medicos. What is happening here?
Zandra, of course, herself not needing a tag just as badly. She makes one. Los Medicos running wild.
Are they going after Santa? Has Santa had an official tag yet? It's all just been running in and cheating.
Stacks him up in the corner. A big diving elbow. Sends him off. and a big double-A spine buster.
Seriously, man. All the way up, turning it all the way down. 2 count only, though. These elves are tough. Oh, here comes Uno. I've been able to tell who they are since they started wearing black. I don't know what it is, but I like it. They've been finishing off a lot of people with that move. Pulling out the ref. I was going to say Santa didn't even get tagged in yet, but I can see why he's hanging out outside the ring. It's obviously where his proclivities lie. He's doing a hell of a job.
This Santa Claus is sure not playing this match straight.
Doc's out there giving hell to the ref.
Absolutely finished. He was not getting up from that assisted powerbomb.
Wow, low bridge. How did Santa Claus become so adept at wrestling? This is amazing. Oh, God.
Hangs him up on the top rope. A jumping knee strike.
And that's like a V-trigger style knee, my God.
And the bells jingling all the way. These might be hell's bells at this rate.
The hell? Oh, God, don't tell me he's got like tacks or Lego or something crazy.
Well, he said there were no gifts. He may have been right. He's got candy canes. Those have sharp edges, you know.
You know what? I wouldn't want to take a bump on some candy canes. You'd be sticky for a long time.
There's no worse feeling in the world. But I think the Medicos might be about to find a worse feeling. Santa Claus.
Going to the top rope.
He's used to soaring high, but he's going to the top rope, looking to deliver a finishing blow.
Waiting for the Medico to get up, probably like a crossbody or a flying double axe handle or something, whatever he's got in mind. Medico's right in position for, what's going on here on stage? Freddie Mercurio coming out.
Freddie's got something to say about this. He's had enough of these 2 elves.
Oh, and Doc Sock! Way!
The double noggin knocker.
Oh man, Freddie and Zoc, there's a lot of history here. So you say, Zoc saying, no, I ain't shaking your hand.
El Doctor not willing to make amends, not willing to find common ground, but Freddie. Oh my goodness.
Oh, powering him up.
How many men in the world say they can lift Santa Claus?
Oh, right onto that candy cane.
The fireman slam.
Well, there is no disqualification in a Naughty or Nice match, so this is perfectly fine that our commissioner is interfering in matches, right?
He's 400 degrees, and the Medicos are going to have themselves a very Merry Christmas.
Bloody hell. Well, the cookie tray did not get used in the match. I am seriously shocked, Tempest. What is happening in this world?
We used to be an honorable sport, Hutch.
Yeah, seriously, this used to be predictable. You used to know what was going to happen. Now you have no idea. Freddie Mercurio and Doc Sock almost being friends. Cats and dogs living together. It's mass hysteria. Oh, they're not done with him. They're not done with him. Give him another shot.
Well, they're going to send Santa Claus packing. He'd better get his 2 elves to scrape him up off the concrete. He's got a busy week ahead of him.
This is completely insane. You know what? I'm taking off. I'm going to have Chris Crucifix do commentary with you for a while. This is insane. I don't know if this is your fault, my fault. What is going on? This is completely insane so far. I'm taking a break.
Johnny DeLuca and Bryce Hanson doing absolutely nothing to endear themselves to the fans here at Parkdale Hall. The fans that we're very grateful to see in attendance for this very Merry Lucha Christmas show. These two are both very talented, and just statistically speaking, they have the leg up in this here match, a 2-on-1 handicap match. They have to be going into this with a great amount of confidence as they tear up some of the signs that the Parkdale faithful have brought here tonight. There's just no reason for that. People will have worked hard on those, will have spent time and money and energy on those. And here they are. In fine shape, both of them tremendously confident. A hot young tag team here on the Ontario scene. And one with a bone to pick with just about anybody that comes in contact with them. No free souvenirs. Well, the Wild Child proving to be exactly that. Jody Threat may be home alone, but one Jody Threat is all it'll take to beat even the most fearsome of competition in the Ontario wrestling scene and beyond. These two sticky bandits may just have their work cut out for them.
The Sticky Bandits, Team BJ, Bryce Hanson, and Johnny DeLuca recently came together earlier this year, shortly after the unmasking of the Wild Stallion Kid. Johnny DeLuca had a breakout year here at Demand Lucha Tempest, winning the breakout division. Both those guys thought they could propel themselves even further by aligning together as a tag team. We'd seen them in action last night in night one against Jody Threat and young Matty Z, who's a martial arts specialist. Tonight it was supposed to be the open weight champion La Bandita in the corner, teaming up with Jody Threat, but she has to do it alone tonight. She's home alone here at the Parkdale Hall.
You can't argue with the thought process of taking two young, very talented individuals and teaming them up with one another. You wish it would have a better effect on their attitude, but here is Jody Threat taking it to Bryce Hanson. Wild Child taking him over with a Hurricane Rana.
Great execution from the Wild Child, who's come out here fired up as always. Now we get to see a first look at DeLuca. Not going the way he hoped. Getting caught up with a series of clotheslines from Jody Threat.
These two guys know how Home Alone ended, didn't they? Doesn't work out very well for Marv and Joe Pesci.
Jody Threat able to take care of business by herself here as the bronzed icons need to regroup on the floor. Tope Seleziya.
Jody Threat proving why there may be no better ambassador of Toronto wrestling than she. Still solidly in control.
It's hard to hear anything here at the Parkdale Hall. The crowd absolutely electric. Jody Threat, one of the most popular competitors at Demand Lucha time and time again. But the numbers game going to be maybe too much for her here.
Johnny DeLuca being such a gentleman, catching Jody's fall but dropping her down just as quickly. Now, I don't mean to state the obvious, but this is where the real disadvantage of a handicap match really starts to take shape. Normally Jody would probably look to tag out right now. Unable to do so. She's got to go at it alone. If she's got it within her, and I'm sure she does, she needs to find it. She needs to find it fast.
Definitely just got her bell rung there. You can see it's just a natural course. Jody Threat looking over that corner. It's instinct to try to look over and try to see a tag team partner there, standing there to make the tag. In this instance, there is no partner. The partner is the audience here tonight in Toronto at the Parkdale Hall. They're going to have to help Jody Threat be able to pull through this thing.
If anybody could feed off of the enthusiasm of the crowd, it would be Jody Threat. Like you said, one of the most popular wrestlers here on the Demand Lucha roster. And now what is Bryce Hansen doing? He's distracting the referees and Johnny DeLuca and choke out Jody Threat in the corner.
And unfortunately, the official, Ken Kensington, didn't see any of it.
Johnny DeLuca cutting it a little bit close there. Doesn't want to throw this one away.
Went for the basement drop kick. Big miscalculation from Hansen. Boot to the midsection, takes DeLuca off the apron.
And now with Bryce Hansen all one-on-one, Jody Threat can hopefully regain some advantage. But I've spoken too soon. Johnny DeLuca with the leg sweep. Draws Jody Threat down to the mat again for a count of 2 and a near fall. You don't have to like their attitude, of course. But so far, DeLuca and Hansen have done a very good job of cutting Jody Threat down to size. Quick, frequent tags.
Well, a lot of the fans here in Toronto at Demand Lucha have taken the turn of events here from Bryce Hansen, taking it quite personally. They spent the better part of 2 years rooting on and seeing the development of the Wild Stallion Kid before their very eyes. It was Kevin Blackwood who unmasked the Wild Stallion Kid. Blackwood put up his hair in his near undefeated streak against the Wild Stallion Kid. But ever since he was unmasked, this is a new Bryce Hansen that we're seeing here at Demand Lucha, as you can clearly see right now.
It's incredibly disappointing to see the road this young man has taken. If he gets a win here, you might be able to justify it, but I just don't think there's any call for that.
The sad part about it is that Jody Threat is the kind of competitor that would have taken both these guys under her wing and kind of guided them along. I'm sure she sees a lot in both of these competitors, but these guys don't want to listen to any advice. They want to do it their own way. And I'm not sure how long this allegiance could even last between DeLuca and Bryce Hansen to begin with when you got two massive egos like that.
Well, sometimes negatives attract, positives attract. You might get two peas in a pod, two of the same, come together as a tremendous team as DeLuca once again cuts Jody Threat down. The quick, frequent tags. The story of this match, I think, so far, neither man here is allowing themselves to get tired. Something that cannot be said the same for Jody Threat. But Bryce Hansen with an uncomfortable landing here. And Johnny DeLuca finds himself in the same spot. Double lariat sends the crowd into a frenzy. And Jody might now finally be able to get some of her wind back, take advantage of both of her opponents being downed.
That roar, that cheer of the crowd, that's going to give Jody that extra bit of adrenaline boost. Not that she needs it anyways.
Jody Threat now to her knees. Seems to be recovering a little bit quicker than her adversaries. Now to one knee. Now she and Bryce to her feet. Bryce might fashion himself a stallion. But what good is a stallion when it's going up against a wild child? Jody Threat taking it to both men. A big pump kick sends DeLuca to the ropes.
And it was right into DeLuca's face, and he is so vain, he is not going to enjoy that at all. This is the Team BJ part right here that we're seeing.
Some friendly fire. And now Jody Threat looking for a German suplex.
Raw power able to take Bryce Hansen over, but DeLuca has something else planned here.
Oh no. A drop toe hold with the most unfortunate of landings. That's an awkward conversation and the drive home after this. But Jody looking for another German suplex. Oh!
Able to just power DeLuca over right out of the ring.
It's unorthodox, but a German suplex all the same. And once again, Jody Threat finds herself one-on-one with Bryce Hansen. This might be her chance to put this match away.
Definitely could be the opening. Plants him.
Michinoku driver might get the job done, and Johnny DeLuca breaks it up.
And that's really been the story of DeLuca here at the Man Lucha. Right place at the right time. Once again, able to save his tag team partner. Now those guys are going to abide by legal tags. Can you believe that?
Well, he's got to drag him back to the center of the ring to make the tag. Pairs of chops to go around. This might be Home Alone with this series of unfortunate events. Johnny DeLuca finding himself in a bad way. Dragging her fingers across the eyes of Jody Threat.
And wisely, though, back into his own corner so they can keep that tag continuity, that 2-on-1 situation on the Wild Child.
Hard Irish whip to the corner. Rolling elbows. Double super kick.
Were they holding hands?
This could be it. Not for our Wild Child. Took a little too long getting to the cover on that one. And that slight hesitation may have cost Bryce Hansen and Johnny DeLuca everything. Can't let it aggravate them, though. They're still in the driver's seat. Jody being fueled by the crowd here at Parkdale Hall. And feeding off this disrespect from Bryce Hansen. It drops her to a knee, that open hand chop. Blocks a punch, elbow strikes. Again, a third, a fourth, a fifth. Jody Threat with a boot.
Hansen right in there, though, able to cut Jody Threat off. Blind tag to DeLuca. I don't think Jody Threat realized it, though.
A big spear from Threat. But Hansen's not the legal man.
The official saw it. It's the right call. Jody Threat still has no idea.
She's got a 3 count, but Hansen, not the legal man. Johnny DeLuca looking to pick his spots.
Super kick connects big time on the Wild Child.
Holy smokes. That's got to do it. No!
DeLuca in disbelief here at the Parkdale Hall.
A twisting powerbomb that would have put down many a lesser individual, but Jody Threat is no lesser individual. Oh, he's taking himself a moment. Johnny DeLuca collecting himself, albeit only for a moment. He's allowing the crowd to distract him. It's going to cost him everything. Jody Threat up for a powerbomb and down.
Picks
up once
DeLuca.
again. Sends out with it. The cover, the 2, and the 3. no one that quite captures the imagination of Parkdale Hall, quite like Jody Threat, a longtime regular of Demand Lucha, a star here, there, and everywhere all over the world. One of the finest knockouts you'll ever do see, and proving it again here tonight, just in time for Mom and the rest of the family to make it back from Paris.
Well, after an absolute war last night in Oshawa, night one of a very merry Lucha Christmas, somehow the queen of Demand Lucha, Seleziya Sparx, is still standing, but you can see that neck brace. The damage had been done. She went to absolute hell and back against the bad boy, Joey Janela. Seleziya Sparx was supposed to see action here tonight on night two, but apparently it's going to be a moment for her to clear the air here tonight at Parkdale Hall.
So I know a lot of you are wondering why am I in a neck brace? And I know a lot of you know why the hell I am in a neck brace. I was scheduled
Bad Boy gracing us with his presence. I'd like to think there'll be no physicality here, of course, with one of these tuna neck brace. I wouldn't put quite anything past the Bad Boy, Joey Janela. Just completely uncalled for. Oh, come on now. She's in a neck brace. Have some human compassion for a change. There he is. Jack Cartwheel. Jack Cartwheel coming to the save of Seleziya. This is meant to be our next match. Looks like we're getting things started a little bit early.
No introductions needed. We're going to roll right into it. It's WWE ID superstar Jack Cartwheel against Joey Janela, the Bad Boy, here in Parkdale. Oh my Lord! And on his feet, Jack Cartwheel is unbelievable.
Jack Cartwheel does what no other man can do. He takes to the air like none other, and he might try and put this one away before it's even gotten started. Takes the legs out, flips over, the agility and grace of a gazelle.
Bell officially started. It could have just ended so quickly there.
Might have been the shortest match in Demand Lucha history.
These guys have had some battles already and had some wars. And Cartwheel has been to the top of the mountain here at Demand Lucha. Former Premier Champion, making it look easy out there against Janela.
An incredible twisting moonsault. The way Jack Cartwheel is able to transition from move to move, use his fluid body motion, is something that I truly believe that he does better than anybody else in the squared circle.
It's something that maybe Janela is regretting right now. Putting his hands on Seleziya Sparx. He probably wanted to start the match in a whole completely different way here. Cartwheel caught him right off guard. Able to roll through. Cartwheel so quick. Oh, wow.
Dragon suplex from Janela, settling this right down. Jack Cartwheel, of course, not 100% himself, coming in with slightly damaged ribs from his match last night in Oshawa against the terrific BRIYANTE, who we'll see later tonight in our main event. And he's fighting through some pain. And a neck breaker from Janela.
BRIYANTE was able to secure that victory and advance to the Lucha Chaos three-way here tonight to crown the new undisputed Demand Lucha Premier Champion. That title sits in front of us proudly, and unfortunately for Janela, he's had quite a year. Everywhere that Janela goes, he's one of the most talked about wrestlers for sure. And in Demand Lucha, that's no exception. But at Demand Lucha, when you look at the win-loss record, it hasn't always been in favor of Janela. He suffered 2 losses already at the hands of Seleziya Sparx. Janela came to Demand Lucha to be the premier champion. Unfortunately for Cartwheel, the former champion, he's maybe just standing in Janela's way.
Well, neither man's going to be a champion tonight, but you better believe that a win over one another would certainly put them in line for a title shot. This match means just as much.
Some people feel like Cartwheel never really officially lost that championship to begin with. It's been nothing but shenanigans since he has. Oh.
Nobody home for Jack Cartwheel. Joey Janela just reveling in it. It's like you said, Joey Janela's name and reputation precedes him. Everybody knows just what to expect. One of the dirtiest players in the game these days. He wears GCW on his trunks. 3 letters that bring with it a hell of a reputation for violence.
Certainly Janela himself has changed the game in independent wrestling. And those ripples have been felt across the globe. Super kick on Cartwheel takes him down.
Deep cover, only good for a 2 count.
I'm surprised Seleziya Sparx has stayed out here for the duration of this matchup. Maybe what Janela says is true, Tempest. Maybe Seleziya Sparx is kind of soft on the bad boy.
Oh, he would be so lucky. Somehow I doubt any of the words that come out of Joey Janela's mouth. He is a hell of a talent, make no mistake. He's more than capable of putting away the former Premier Champion, Jack Cartwheel, here tonight. He's got to keep his eyes on the ball. He's got to stay focused. He can't let Seleziya at ringside distract him. Jack Cartwheel causing some separation only for a moment as that chop drops him down to both knees.
This has really been maybe a mistake in the game plan of Cartwheel, who's normally known for his aerial tactics and his high-flying offense. He's trying to go toe-to-toe here in a slugfest against Joey Janela, one of the toughest hardcore brawlers, wrestlers in the game today.
Jack Cartwheel came out here like a house on fire. When you have to come and defend a friend, you know, sometimes your game plan just gets thrown out the window. He may not be thinking straight. He probably didn't think that he would just have to come in as fired up as he was.
Short net breaker there from Janela, able to take Cartwheel down.
Jack's still a very young competitor here. Joey Janela, the veteran, able to settle this one down.
Both these competitors had grueling matchups last night on night 1 of this tour. Now Janela apparently going for some more of those holidors underneath the ring.
Well, this one's fully wrapped. Was Seraphis just so lazy that he couldn't wrap his own door? I shudder to think.
You think that Joey Janela wrapped that door himself?
He did a very good job if he did. Incredible suplex. You can tell just what a pro Joey Janela is between those ropes. That's almost what makes this so much more frustrating, his approach. He could get it done between the ropes. He can absolutely wrestle with the best of them, but he chooses to take an underhanded approach. He chooses to be so arrogant.
Dangerous position for Cartwheel.
Jack Cartwheel with a leaping neck breaker.
Cartwheel just so lightning quick here. Handspring, back elbow into the door here at Parkdale Hall, and the fans are going crazy.
The cloud of sawdust fills the air as wood splinters apart with a broken body lying in the middle. Joey Janela, desperate to recover from such a devastating move. Jack Cartwheel, he's up to one knee. He's firing himself up.
Cartwheel, though, standing first, but Janela has other plans with the half a door.
The big boot leaves Janela with a great big target painted on his chest. Jack Cartwheel goes to the sky with a swanton bomb.
And that door splintering into shreds out there. You can see the look on the face of Cartwheel when he connected with that swanton, willing to risk his own body to get the victory here over Janela.
He might be looking for one more big shot. The wrapping paper may be coming off, but the target remains. Jack Cartwheel looking to put the exclamation point on an incredible match, but Joey Janela to his feet.
The door across the head of Cartwheel is now just lying across those top ropes. This is not where Cartwheel wants to be. Janela in position.
A hangman's DDT from Joey Janela. Cartwheel may be out. Still the will to fight on remains within this young man. He wants a shot at that Demand Premier Championship.
Since Jack Cartwheel has returned here at Demand Lucha, since signing with the WWE, it has been an uphill battle, an uphill climb here at Demand Lucha to try to regain that championship. Tonight, no exception to that. You can see Janela going to town here on Cartwheel.
Oh my goodness, the more damage done with these doors, the more the wood splinters, the more painful each move will be. And that may have just been the period at the end of a very long sentence.
Well, Janela could be celebrating a little prematurely here at the Parkdale Hall. Certainly did some serious damage here on Cartwheel, but hasn't secured the victory yet.
He's hearing it now from the Parkdale faithful.
Cartwheel able.
Jack Cartwheel. Oh my goodness. One of the most devastating DVTs you will ever see. Turns Cartwheel all the way over. Janela getting fired up as only he can. He knows one more big move will probably do it.
Janela signaling for it, calling for it, sensing victory here on Cartwheel.
No water in the pool. Jack Cartwheel takes the chance, up and over with the 450. 1, 2. Oh my goodness. I would have bet my house on that near fall right now. But Jack Cartwheel loves going to the air. He's gonna climb up to where he feels most comfortable.
Janela, though, starting to come too. The fans come alive. Oh, my Lord.
Catches him with an uppercut in the shooting star press. The sit-out powerbomb.
Somehow, Cartwheel able to roll out of it. And the great fans of Toronto, always in appreciation of great wrestling action. Tonight, we're capping off 2025 in big-time fashion here. And this is only one of 2 main events.
Jack Cartwheel up top. Into the Poison Rana. Turning the tables is Jack Cartwheel. A super kick. A Spanish fly. And both men are down.
Cartwheel was able to use Janela's own momentum against him and able to take him over. And now Seleziya Sparx looking underneath that ring for something else here, but who is she trying to help, Tempest? Is she trying to help Cartwheel or is she trying to help Janela?
I'd be shocked if anybody wanted to help Joey Janela, but at the very least, Seleziya. Pardon me. Jack Cartwheel all wrapped up. But Joey Janela with a skewer, a piece of the door that's come off. This could get real dangerous real fast.
With shards and shreds of the door, both men going toe-to-toe here tonight.
This is just turning into a slugfest. Again, I don't know if that's the strength of Jack Cartwheel, but his agility gets the better of Joey Janela. A destroyer sends Janela all the way out of the ring.
And fans getting out of the way here in the plancha zone. They've been to demand Lucha before.
Incredible moonsault from Jack Cartwheel. And he capitalizes. He sends Joey Janela back into the ring. This might be what he's been looking for this entire match. Jack Cartwheel about to take to the skies with the cartwheel elbow. Still not enough to put the bad boy down.
Cartwheel has really dug down deep and brought everything out here against Janela tonight in Toronto. You can see a bit of a hush come over the crowd. They really thought that was it for Cartwheel. One more time for Cartwheel. He's going to go up top. He wants to seal the deal here at Parkdale.
This is high risk, high reward. Right now, the risk getting the better of Jack Cartwheel. You can only go to the air so many times.
Palm strike and then a chop from Janela had really rocked Cartwheel, taking him off his balance here.
They're trading shots in a very dangerous position right now. Janela with an uppercut. Joins him on the top rope. Looking for a superplex and he gets it! Rolls through! Oh my God, folds him in half with a pile driver!
He promised a pile driver and he delivered.
What's it gonna take to keep Jack Cartwheel down? What resilience from the young man!
And even if he didn't pin Cartwheel with that short pile driver, Cartwheel might need a neck brace just like Seleziya Sparx after that. And we saw this last night. Janela got all those steel chairs in the ring, but he was the one that paid the price for it.
Indeed, a chair now.
Oh, tombstone coming on.
Underneath the tombstone pile driver. Fold the arms, count the three. But he does not rest in peace. Janela can't believe it. What more is it gonna take?
Cartwheel had really become almost like a homegrown favorite here in Toronto. He has family here in Toronto, much like yourself. Coming back home at the holiday season is always a special time. Cartwheel might be facing imminent doom here at the hands of Janela, but Seleziya Sparx taking the chair out of Janela's hand.
You can't do that. She's got a neck brace. Oh my goodness, a low blow lifts Janela off his feet. Jack Cartwheel with a bit of an edge and another one. And the crucifix bomb. Count the three.
Hutch Henry's back with Tempest. It's main event time, pal.
We better get locked and loaded. We got a championship to win. There will be a brand new undisputed Demand Lucha Premier Champion coming up in just a matter of moments. Will it be BRIYANTE? He is indeed brilliant. Will he be brilliant enough?
Earned this shot beating Jack Cartwheel last night to make his way into this triple threat. Razor focused on the Premier Championship, and I am certainly looking forward to this one. Beast is in the house, and we are looking at a monstrous main event, but we're not done. There's one more man coming down to the ring, and he's got a hell of an opponent in front of him with the Beast and BRIYANTE. One half of the current ROH Tag Team Champions. That's pretty fun.
That's mighty impressive indeed.
Wow, you know you got a lot going on when you're all the way down to ringside by the time the announcer's done announcing all your accolades. One half of the tag champs, current interim champion, the base god GRiiNGO LOCO wants to take that interim off of it. He wants to become the undisputed Premier Champion once again, Tempest.
He's looking for a hell of a hardware upgrade. There may be no man more synonymous with Demand Lucha at this day and age than GRiiNGO LOCO himself.
The fans here at Toronto, they didn't like him at first, but for the last year or two, GRiiNGO LOCO's been one of their favorite guys to see in the ring, and I gotta tell you, I feel the same way, Tempest.
Well, there's no doubt GRiiNGO LOCO, one of the most talented wrestlers on the independent scene anywhere in the world right now, and it is that talent that draws people to him. Relinquishing his title.
Putting that interim championship down, and that's what it's all about right there. Take a look at that. Twice as heavy, twice as shiny, and twice as valuable. Oh, that's bad luck. I wouldn't be touching the belt before you win it. That's a guaranteed loss there as far as my superstition side is concerned.
Why don't you go tell that to Beast Mortos?
Take a look at that belt. Somebody's going home with that tonight.
I don't know that anybody that looks like the Beast Mortos believes in bad luck. I think he's going to try and make his own luck.
Yeah, he's not afraid of voodoo. He is the voodoo. He brings it hard.
He is indeed ungovernable, and this is a very lawless kind of match. 3 competitors, only 1 pinfall or submission needed to crown an undisputed champion.
Oh yeah, all of the time and effort GRiiNGO LOCO's put into building that rep. All the wins here at Demand Lucha could all be right out the window, and he doesn't even have to get pinned for it to happen. Wow, Mortos and GRiiNGO face to face like they're almost ignoring BRIYANTE. That could be a mistake. This kid will take it to you. Whoa, looks like I was wrong. Mortos with eyes in the back of his head.
Series of incredible arm drags to start this one off. GRiiNGO LOCO looking for a quick victory. Mortos the same. I think everyone's got the same idea. The crucifix. That one was pretty close.
Daniel Bryan became world champion 18 seconds. Weirder things have happened.
How often do you see a man of that size go for a Hurricane Rana, let alone avoid one?
Big shoulder block. GRiiNGO just absorbs it though. BRIYANTE, what's he got in mind? Wow.
All three men, different body shapes, but all just as agile and athletic as one another. It's incredible.
And all these men tripping each other up. Everybody razor focused on that pin, but nobody has administered enough damage yet. Stop getting greedy, boys. Put in the work. Earn the title. That's what I like to hear. A good solid Lucha chant right here at the Parkdale Hall. Demand Lucha bring you one hell of a main event.
A lot of jaw-jacking going on now between GRiiNGO LOCO and Beast MORTOS.
You've been around the scene a while, Tempest. I know you've seen MORTOS. I know you've seen GRiiNGO. You've called many of his matches right here at Demand Lucha. But is this your first time seeing BRIYANTE, RB?
It is, and I'm very impressed already with the skills of this young man.
He's come out 3 or 4 times, but I guarantee you he is looking to get that strap around his waist. Maybe solidify that reputation. Guarantee some bookings throughout all of 2026 here at Demand Lucha.
It's a good way of doing it. Odds are you're gonna get a call back when you've got the big championship around your waist.
You know, at this level, sometimes winning the title doesn't put more money in your pocket when you're on the indies, but it can guarantee you bookings, it can build your reputation. It's exactly what these young guys want to do to get all the way to the majors. Whoa! 2 shots to the gut. Tandem offense here.
Perhaps inadvertently so. Now,
wow, man running right into a headbutt. That was dirty.
We saw one handicap match earlier this night. The Beast MORTOS kind of finding himself in the middle of another one right now.
Wow, BRIYANTE right on top of it. Banderas to the outside, Gamongiri, and then a huge flying Tahiras.
And a huge pounce from the Beast.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how much you fly around. All it takes is one solid shot like that to ground you.
You talk about the kind of the momentum and the name recognition you get by winning a match like this. What would it do for the career of BRIYANTE to pin one of the top stars of Ring of Honor right now, a Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champion in the Beast MORTOS?
I guarantee you GRiiNGO LOCO would be looking for a rematch, that's for sure. But look, twice now, both times MORTOS taking his time, measuring those shots, and it seems to really work out for him. You can hear those all the way out on Queen Street.
Sending BRIYANTE in, follows him with an uppercut. Rapid strikes and a big kick. Big twisting power slam. Again, you just don't see the speed and agility from a man the size of the Beast MORTOS very often.
The base god in there right now with a man who himself is considered one of the best bases in Lucha Libre there is. But right now they're going toe-to-toe, and look, GRiiNGO LOCO coming out on the losing end, getting his neck wrenched, getting headbutted in the face. My God. Wow, now having somebody else land on his face.
A horrible series of events for GRiiNGO LOCO.
Wow.
And thankful for BRIYANTE being able to have the wherewithal to kick out right there, because GRiiNGO LOCO not in a position to break up that cover.
No, not at all. And a rough landing for BRIYANTE, kind of landed on his head weird there. I don't blame MORTOS for going for the pin. He probably saw something we didn't, saw that weakness, but you're correct. A lot of piss and vinegar in this young man. He was able to kick out, and now the MORTOS focusing on the current interim champion once again. Ripping out the beard, son of a bitch, look at that.
GRiiNGO LOCO has not gotten a lot going for himself in this match so far.
And that's actually rather odd for GRiiNGO. He's usually in control. I mean, the ring is his domain. He eats, sleeps, breathes pro wrestling. And it's not often that he's not either in control or far from it. This is what I'm talking about. Once again, back in control, but the Beast.
Handspring, back elbow. Creates some separation. Gives GRiiNGO LOCO the chance to get going for the first time in this match.
That's what it's all about in Lucha Libre, picking up that speed, creating that distance.
Gorilla press slam.
anticipating what your opponents are going to do and perhaps even working with them to administer damage. It's all about just shifting your body weight, sometimes coming out on top of a move. You don't know what's going to happen, but it's the veterans like GRiiNGO LOCO who've really got that experience. They know all about the footwork. They know all about the body weight. They know how to put their opponents down in ways you wouldn't expect. And BRIYANTE feeling it right now.
It is the veteran experience of someone like GRiiNGO LOCO that knows that in a triple threat match such as this, the name of the game is taking advantage of a situation that might be picking the bones of doing someone else's work, or that might be just taking advantage of a clear ring in a one-on-one situation with an opponent.
Well, it's not that MORTOS is any kind of rookie. I mean, he's a veteran himself, but GRiiNGO LOCO, world traveled. We're talking all over the place, Japan, Germany, France, Portugal. I mean, he wrestles everywhere. MORTOS has been around a while, but he often sticks to the United States or to Mexico. GRiiNGO LOCO, an international world traveler, and it really shows. Wow, here we go.
Dragon Rana from BRIYANTE. MORTOS and GRiiNGO LOCO knocking heads.
Wow, MORTOS just shoving him off there.
He's just too strong. I'm not sure if he got all of that tilt-a-whirl head scissors, but the beast MORTOS on the outside nonetheless. Taken to the skies. The fans at Parkdale Hall know to clear room. A moonsault! Takes out both GRiiNGO LOCO and the beast MORTOS. Could BRIYANTE be the undisputed champion of Demand Lucha?
Here we go, here's another look at that. Haven't had a lot of replays tonight. Wow, beautiful stuff here from the young man. Back to live action and a huge Lucha chant, and well-deserved for BRIYANTE RB.
This might be the inexperience of BRIYANTE coming into play here. This time spent allowing these two men to recuperate.
Trying to catch them. What's he going underneath the ring? God dang, I didn't think this kid was hardcore.
You've got to be kidding me.
Wow, another door.
Ask and ye shall receive. There's another Lucha door.
Big props to the crew here wrapping up the doors tonight. Gotta love it. Man, MORTOS and GRiiNGO seem to be a little worse for wear. They're taking their time recovering here. BRIYANTE gingerly placing that door in the corner.
It's given BRIYANTE enough time to set up for something he wants to do. If he's able to pull off one major shot, put one of these two men through a door, it may be enough to grant him that undisputed championship. He's taking a lot of time.
Trying to soak up that adulation, but I agree he should be right on top of GRiiNGO LOCO. I don't know what's taking so long.
GRiiNGO has him up top, slips out the back, spinning kick to the gut, strike sequence. The beast MORTOS now in the mix as well.
Wow, GRiiNGO jumping in, Banderas to the outside and eats a huge headbutt. Oh, turns around, eats a boot of his own.
Oh, this is a very bad place for BRIYANTE to find himself.
Electric chair position, what's gonna happen?
It's a doomsday device, he lands on his feet.
It was like a doomsday Shote palm strike, but...
A poison Rana, a discus lariat, turns him inside out.
Sometimes all the fancy moves get you nothing. Whoa, that a clothesline won't take care of. GRiiNGO cutter from the top.
And now with the door still in the corner, it might be GRiiNGO LOCO who goes through it.
My God, Tempest, we might be looking at a new champion here tonight.
You're gonna need a new set of doors while you're at it. With a beast MORTOS with a huge throw through that door, unable to take advantage. All three men laying in the ring.
Back to live action, and everybody's splayed out here, Tempest, you're correct. But MORTOS, he says, I liked it so much, I'm gonna do it again. This door's not wrapped up though. This was not part of the plan. Oh baby, you know what happens when you get doors and chairs in the ring. It's time to make a makeshift table.
This is a very bad equation that one of these men will surely find himself on the wrong end of.
BRIYANTE has been absolutely immobile ever since he ate that massive lariat from the Beast. Like I was saying before, all the fancy moves you want, they don't equate to much when you get a forearm to the face from a guy the size and with the power of Beast MORTOS. Oh yeah, make sure it's nice and steady so you can put your opponent through it. He's a veteran.
You might not think there's a lot going on behind the eyes of the Beast MORTOS. As you said, this is a well-traveled professional going for a power bomb. There is a method to the madness here. A pop-up, a Samoan drop.
BRIYANTE taken out, but the Beast has plenty of more confections to choose from. Perhaps GRiiNGO LOCO will go through the door instead.
A pop-up power bomb. Everyone's getting popped up with a pile driver.
That's the second time BRIYANTE's landed directly on his head in this match. But showing the perseverance and strength. Look at this, you're right, Tempest pop-up, 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 and here we go. Right to the head, absolutely brutal.
Well, the next man who pops up to his feet will be in the best position to take advantage of the furniture currently still in the ring. It is GRiiNGO LOCO with Beast MORTOS to follow him. Looking for a suplex. Beast MORTOS blocks it, turns him around, goes for a suplex himself.
Jeez, I don't know if GRiiNGO LOCO can go through 2 doors in a match and still come out with the victory. Another banderas to the outside. These guys up and over constantly.
Beast MORTOS, that's a large man, to find himself on the top rope. GRiiNGO LOCO looks to join him. Not in the corner. Even less balance in a situation like this. This is so dangerous. What an incredible Spanish fly. Both men down, but BRIYANTE is up with the crucifix bomb. Taken to the air.
Tope con hilo, and an impressive one at that. And more action right into the ring.
Tilt-a-whirl DDT.
Repaying the favor, spiking GRiiNGO on his head this time. Could it be all over? Come on, Kensington. Out of position. Oh, might have cost him there, Tempest. And look at the dejection. Trying to get the fans behind him, but you can tell he thought he might have had it there. This young man would have been the biggest victory of his young career.
It's disappointing to not win on a near fall like that, but you can't take time out. You're in the driver's seat. You got to put your pedal to the metal.
I see, this is where GRiiNGO baited him in. GRiiNGO moved over to that corner and BRIYANTE followed him. That's the veteran instinct. That's where I say you work with your opponents, you manipulate them. That's what Lucha Libre is about, and I guarantee you GRiiNGO LOCO's doing just that. See what I mean? He baited the kid in.
One leg goes east, one goes west. What results is a very uncomfortable landing for BRIYANTE.
Darn right, I've seen enough GRiiNGO LOCO matches to know exactly what he was doing, and the kid fell for it, and that was the results, right between the legs. And we're gonna see what GRiiNGO LOCO has on the menu for him here.
The Base God's on the top rope with his prey. And a power bomb through the door! And new
undisputed Premier Champion. GRiiNGO LOCO proves once again why he's the man here at Demand Lucha. No longer the interim champion, and raising that brand new title above his head, the brand new undisputed Demand Lucha Premier Champion.
Well, you should take nothing away from the effort of all three of these men. Any one of them would have made a perfect, ideal, undisputed Demand Lucha Premier Champion. But there is no doubt the man you want flying the banner for this promotion is that man holding the gold, GRiiNGO LOCO. He will do so with pride. He will do so again and again, bringing fans to Parkdale Hall and leaving them smiling with tremendous performance after tremendous performance.
Well, we'll be ringing in the new year next year with a brand new champion. On behalf of Tempest, thank you so much, my friend. This is Hutch HENRIES, and we'll see you next time. And of course, GRiiNGO LOCO's got something to say.
Just like my new sick theme song says, get on my level, worldwide. It's no longer the interim Demand Lucha champion. It's officially the two-time Demand Lucha champion. And I promise to each and every one of you here, and each and every one of you watching at home, I will be a fighting champion, just like the first time I did it with you guys right here in Toronto. Give it up one more time, everybody at their feet, for two of the best luchadors in the world today, the Beast MORTOS and BRIYANTE Jr. Now, there's only about 12 of us in the world. I came up with the nickname Base God by watching guys like Beast MORTOS. He is, in fact, also a base god. I just coined the phrase, you know. So Toronto.